Okay, alright guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the Physical Science TV. If today happens to be the first time you're coming across my channel, you know what I want you to do for me? Kindly subscribe. When you subscribe, you like the video for back-to-back updates. And now here we go. Let's talk about physics. With first class, we did an introduction part of it. We had an introduction part of it. We're trying to throw some light about what is physics, the impact of physics. And now let's talk about it in detail. So what are we going to talk about right here? Let's talk about the theory and experiment. Physics is all about theory and experiment. Physics is it's physical, believes in physical things, what you feel, what you touch. So now, in ancient times, people believed something simply because a famous person said it. A good example was the case of falling objects. A famous Greek philosopher called Aristotle, all of you know him, said that heavy objects always fell to the ground faster than the light objects. This was believed for nearly 2,000 years. An experiment showed that this statement was definitely incorrect. A heavy and a light object were dropped together from the top of a tall building. Legend says that the building was the Leaning Tower of Pisa in Italy, which still exists. It was seen that the heavy and the light object both reached the ground at the same time. Aristotle's story was definitely wrong. Today, scientists will not accept a theory unless there is experimental evidence to support it. If an experiment gives results which do not agree with the theory is given up or modified. Sometimes the result of an experiment suggests a new theory. About 1910, for example, Lord Rutherford examined the results of an experiment by two of his research students at Cambridge. They were firing tiny particles at atoms. Some of the particles bounced off at large angles or making collisions. Some even bounced right back. He came to the conclusion that the atom contained a very tiny concentrated mass in the middle, which repelled the particles violently. He called it the nucleus of atom. Nucleus, the center. You know, when you talk about nucleus, talking about the center, right? Okay. He called it the nucleus of atom, and this led years later to the discovery of nuclear energy, and then to development of the large nuclear power stations throughout the whole world today, and still what exists. So guys, this is the point, and this is where we're gonna stop this one. In our next class, we will go into forms of energy, right?